to me, Jinu? We're supposed to get married tomorrow. You have a wife and a kid, and you played me for an absolute fool.
Rumi! No, baby, please let me explain. It's a huge misunderstanding!
Shut your mouth. I've read all your messages. Get out of my house right now.
Hi, my name is Rumi. What you just saw was the exact moment my perfect life shattered into a million pieces in a single second. Can you believe it? That was just 3 days before my wedding. I loved him so much that I would have turned my back on the entire world for him. It all started 2 years ago on a rainy day. That afternoon, I got caught in a downpour on my way home from my dad's company. My car had broken down, I didn't have an umbrella, and just as I dashed under the awning of a corner cafe...
Oh, I'm so sorry. I really didn't see you.
It's okay, are you hurt?
When I looked up, my eyes met his deep brown ones. He was kneeling in the rain, picking up my scattered papers. He didn't even care that his shirt was getting completely soaked.
Luckily, they didn't get too wet. I'm Jinu.
I'm Rumi. Thank you, Jinu.
That day, he shoved his umbrella into my hands and ran off into the rain. Using the excuse of returning that umbrella, we ended up grabbing coffee together. And from then on, he walked right into my little world. Jinu wasn't like other guys. He was incredibly caring. He would remember even the tiniest details I mentioned in passing.
Here for you, Rumi.
Wait, aren't these from that famous macaron shop on the edge of town? How did you?
When we went to the movies 2 weeks ago, you mentioned you wanted to try them. I woke up super early this morning to go wait in line.
As long as you're happy, I'm happy.
Do you know how fast my heart raced when I heard those words? What girl wouldn't fall for a man who pays that much attention to her? He didn't even know my dad was wealthy. I was just acting like a regular office worker. Back then, I believed his love was completely genuine. On our 1-year anniversary, I finally decided to tell him the truth about my family and brought him home to meet my dad. My dad is the CEO of a massive real estate conglomerate.
Rumi, are you CEO Robert's daughter? I genuinely had no idea. I'm just an ordinary clerk. Will your dad even like me?
Don't be scared, Jinu. You're a good man. Dad will like you.
Since you're just a regular clerk, will you be able to provide for my daughter, Jinu? She's grown up with everything she could ever need.
Sir, it's true that I'm not a wealthy man right now, but I can boldly promise you this. I love Rumi, and I will never let her shed a single tear. I'm working hard, and I don't care about a single penny of Rumi's money.
That day, even my dad was won over by his calm and honest answer. Dad even remarked, "This boy has an honest face. He seems like a hard worker." But what neither my dad nor I knew was beneath that honest mask hid a scumbag drowning in debt with another woman and a child. A year after meeting my dad, he took me to Paris. That was where he gave me the happiest moment of my life.
Rumi, my life has absolutely no meaning without you in it. Will you be my whole world? Will you marry me?
Yes, Jinu. Oh my God. It's so beautiful.
His words were so sweet, but I had no idea they were a dagger coated in honey. My dad paid for and arranged everything for the wedding. Jinu used the excuse that he was swamped with work and dumped all the wedding planning entirely on me. Jinu, how about this lace detail? Does it suit me?
Yeah, it's beautiful, babe. Everything is beautiful.
Are you really that busy, Jinu? The wedding is only a month away. Lately, it seems like you're glued to your phone 24/7, and you always walk away when you get a call.
No, it's not that. Just clearing up some company stuff. I'm taking a long leave after the wedding, you know? Don't worry, your dress is gorgeous.
My intuition told me his smiles weren't the same anymore. When I called him at night, he'd quickly hang up, saying, "I couldn't sleep, so I'm doing some accounting." Sometimes his gaze wasn't on me, it was lost somewhere far away. But I lied to myself, convincing myself it was just pre-wedding stress. Time passed, and it was a Thursday, just 3 days before the wedding. I went to his apartment to surprise him. I had a spare key, so I unlocked the door and let myself in. His iPad was left unlocked on the living room sofa. Normally, I never snoop through his things. But I don't know if fate orchestrated it that day. A notification popped up on the iPad screen and caught my eye.
Jinu, the baby is really sick. Could you transfer some money for medicine? When are you coming home? Our son is waiting for you.
Mira? The baby? Our son? What is this? My whole body went cold, like I had been drenched in ice water. I could barely breathe. My hands were shaking, but I gathered my courage and opened the message thread. Then I scrolled up and read everything. Pictures they had sent each other. Pictures of him holding a little baby. It felt like I was being stabbed in the chest over and over again. The absolute worst part was a message Jinu had sent just last week.
Mira, I'm marrying a rich woman this weekend. She's so dumb and trusts me completely. Her dad is going to give me shares in his company. Once that happens, we can pay off all our debts. Just bear with it a little longer. You are the one I truly love.
I didn't even realize the tears were falling down my face. He never loved me. He was only after my family's background and my money. He was a fraud with a whole other family somewhere else. A married man. My 2 years of time, my love, my dreams, it was all just a disgusting, twisted play.
Hey baby, when did you get here? You didn't tell me you were coming.
The moment I saw that fake smile of his, I felt the blood boil in my veins.
Who is Mira? Jinu?
What are you talking about, Rumi?
Don't lie to me! Read this! You hid the fact that you have a wife and a kid, and you're just trying to marry me to get your hands on my money, aren't you?
Rumi, no baby, please let me explain. That's all in the past. She's my ex. We broke up a long time ago.
Since when does an ex ask for medicine money because your baby is sick? Just how stupid do you think I am? I will never marry a lying scumbag like you. We are entirely done.
Please, Rumi, I truly love you. Those messages are just a misunderstanding.
Don't touch me. Get out of my house right now. I never want to see your face for another second.
When I got into my car that day, I don't even know how long I sat there crying. My love, my dreams for the future, everything I had imagined for my wedding, it was all ground into dust. But when the tears finally dried up, the urge to cry was replaced by a furious, burning desire for revenge.
That bastard! How dare he do this to my daughter? I'm calling the police on him. I'll completely destroy his company.
Let it go, Dad. I'm going to make it hurt a lot worse for him. We have the rehearsal dinner tomorrow night, don't we? I'm going to end this myself, right there at the party. The dinner party the next night, Jinu had the sheer audacity to show up like nothing had happened. He probably thought I was too worried about public embarrassment to cancel the event, and that I would just forgive him and keep it quiet. He was dead wrong. Thank you to all our distinguished guests for coming tonight.
I know many of you have prepared speeches to congratulate us on our wedding, but unfortunately, the wedding tomorrow will not be happening.
Rumi, are you crazy? What are you doing in front of all these people? Put the mic down right now.
Because my dear fiancé, Jinu, already has a wife named Mira and a lovely little child. He only tried to trick me into marrying him so he could use me to pay off his massive debts and get his hands on my father's company shares.
You brat! How dare you accuse my son of such things? Do you even have proof?
Here is the proof. These are messages Jinu sent to his wife, Mira, telling her how stupid I am and how he'd pay off his debts with my money and come right back to them. Why don't you read for yourselves just what kind of vile, lying scumbag your son really is?
Rumi, I'm so sorry. Please just forgive me this once.
I forgive you, but I am not stupid enough to spend the rest of my life tied to a fraud like you. Goodbye, Jinu. Pay off your own debts. It's been 2 years since that incident. I faced the embarrassment of a canceled wedding and the financial losses, and I overcame them all. As for Jinu, I heard he drowned in debt and ended up losing his job. Sometimes the person you love the most is the one who hurts you the deepest. But remember this, girls, never let anyone lower your worth, and never let yourself become a doormat for a liar. Respect yourself. True love is never built on secrets and deception. Just like a shattered mirror can't be put back together, once trust is broken, it's truly over. That's my story. Thank you for listening.